I can officially announce that I will be leaving Cal State Long Beach. Hello everyone, it's been a while, so I wish I could be saying that this is gonna be some like lighthearted little vlog, but I don't think it will be, and I think that's fine. I started this channel off as kind of being like a time capsule as to whatever like I was feeling, doing, everything at the moment of recording a video. My life has a lot of like ups and downs, and I feel like just recording the ups won't necessarily do any good. Like watching and reflecting on like just your actions, like can really be eye-opening. I know that like when I record like positive moments and stuff, I definitely feel like, hey, my life is not so bad. But I think when I think back about like my negative moments, I think that it kind of gets muddled up a little bit. So I think that, you know, just talking through everything and actually being real is probably one of my biggest goals for this coming bit. That being said, it's not going to be all sadness. Like, I have some pretty exciting things coming up this week, but I also have some pretty stressful things coming up this week. It's currently about like 5:30 p.m. on Sunday, and I have a meeting with my mentor at 6 p.m. So I'm just gonna do like a little bit of getting ready. I'm gonna do some work as I talk to you and explain to you just like a little bit of updates about my life, and then I'll get on that meeting. Yeah, so that's what we're doing at the moment. Some of the most important things to start off with is I have an exam coming up on Tuesday. That's like the biggest stressor in my life right now. It's just because I feel like the way that my brain works, I don't tend to like naturally do well on tests. Make a presentation about everything you learned in this unit. I'd be like, perfect, I got you, because I know everything that I learned in this unit. However, even if it was like timed, even like without resources or anything, I could still do it, which I feel like says a lot about how I'm studying and like how much I actually am retaining. For 2 of them, I took them a week before spring break. I don't know what was like in the air when I took those exams, but I genuinely, I like was putting wrong answers that I had like clearly highlighted on the test was the right answer. Like I went through on the test and I slashed through every single answer that was wrong and then kept the only one that was right open, and I put for some reason a completely different answer on the test. It's like, I don't know, it kind of feels like my mind's playing tricks against me. Unfortunately, no matter how well I know the chapter or the information, if I freeze on a test or if my brain plays tricks on me during the test, well then it kind of is all to waste, and that sucks. I hate that that's the case. But I mean, like I said, I can't really do much about it except for just study more, recall more, and hope for the best. That's pretty much it. In my physiology class, I got a score I did not want to get like ever in a million years. And I studied a lot, even more than I did for the exam prior. So it's just a lot of confusion, a lot of just not even guilt, because I don't even feel guilty because I didn't do anything like wrong. I did everything right in terms of preparation. It's just like regret, like, oh my gosh, I wish I was in a better mind space to be able to take the test. But I literally can't control that. So all I can do is hope that my study methods that have proven me well pretty much every other time will be good for this next one. At least half of the concepts on that exam, I could probably still remember them, which says a lot about the fact that I was able to remember it, because I suck at remembering anything. So yeah, it's just like a constant battle that I've been like dealing with this week, but I mean, I'm trying my best not to go back towards that, and I'm trying to push forward, which is what I'm gonna do right now. For those of you who don't know, I do have diagnosed anxiety and ADHD. I also have situational depression, which it's not like its own diagnosis, it's like mostly tied to like however my levels of anxiety are. But I feel like lately that's been kind of its own thing. Nobody tells you about like how difficult that is, just like with school stuff, because everyone talks about how difficult it is like socially and just in general in life, but in school it's just so hard to deal with. I pretty much had to deal with it throughout all of high school, and then I got a 504 plan in high school. If you have any mental illnesses, go get yourself one of those, because it helped so much. And I would have had a higher GPA had that happened, which is so unfortunate. It's impacted my grades just like too much, like, yeah, part of it is me, right? Part of it's like how I'm supposed to study and stuff like that, and I do think in like probably in high school I didn't study enough or well enough for what the content was, but now I definitely study well enough. But my brain, like I said, loves to play tricks on me. I don't think it's because I have a hard time remembering it. I think it's just I have a hard time like even like getting into the right space to be studying, because like I have had it happen so much where I'll literally be wearing some kind of shirt and like the material on it is like feels a weird way, so I have to like get up and change, and then that takes some time, and then I can't find something that I feel normal in to be able to actually study. Or if I haven't eaten and I am hungry, but everything kind of makes me want to throw up. I guess like the biggest things that like everyone kind of knows is like the panic attacks and everything. That's like not even the half of it, because fortunately I haven't had a major panic attack in quite a while, but I like just the everyday of it I would say is the hardest part. Because a panic attack, like there's definitely like coping skills you can use to like get out of that, and I feel like they're more put in practice when it's like a big panic attack. But when it's just small everyday things, it's really hard to cope with. And I think, yeah, it just makes life just so much harder. And college is already hard. I'm doing my BLAW homework right now. It's the last thing I have to do that's due today. I already have my answers, but I do just kind of want to go over them. Where is it? Oh my goodness, I can't find my doc. Pinky up. I'm so sorry. Oh, but let's talk about good things. I can officially announce that I will be leaving csulb Beach this fall, because I am going to England. Yeah, you guys, I'm going to England. I'm gonna study at a university. I won't disclose everything yet because I feel like that's kind of weird. But I will be doing a semester abroad. I have already have my accommodation booked. I'll be staying in a single. So yeah, I'm really excited because I'm IB marketing, because marketing is the track I'm on, but I'm still an international business major, if that makes sense. And why I wanted to do that, quick, easy answer relating to what we were just talking about actually, is I love art and I love science and I love math and I love all this kind of everything. And business is, I feel like, one of the few fields. It's kind of like a little bit of both, where you could do like, I mean, like more like the accounting and finance majors are a little bit more math, just marketing is a little more creative. But again, I am a little bit more creative. So the way that I kind of just ended up on this is that I was like, I was super into like law as a child. I wanted to be a judge. I didn't want to be a lawyer. I wanted to be a judge when I was a kid. And then I really wanted to be a meteorologist for like the longest time, and then wanted to be a graphic designer. So it's like completely opposing things, but it's like something super like STEM, something super humanities, and then something super creative. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think I needed something that was at the crossroads of that. And when I landed on business, at first I was like, well, it kind of can be whatever I want it to be. But the more I've researched and the more I've actually like taken classes and like done stuff, the more I realized like, oh yeah, like this is exactly what I want. I talked to somebody who is in an international marketing field, and what they said is they basically choose what their career is, because, or like what their job is, because it's not a super well defined position yet, which I absolutely love, and that's exactly what I want. I do plan on getting a master's in analytics or something of the sort, to yeah, bring in that little extra bit of analysis. And I don't know, I've always had my heart set on having a master's degree. Yeah, I think that that's gonna be the thing. So I guess right now my future aspirations, I could list it as under like business strategy and analytics. That's kind of what I'm doing, but it's super cool. And then obviously I would want to be in a global company, so that's why that's that. And you know, obviously I have a lot of future hopes for down the road, but yeah, for now that's pretty much it. But as like an IB major, like I was like, I can't just not go study abroad. And then the fact that I stayed at home and I'm commuting is just like, I need to like get out there and see the world, and like, you know, really get comfortable with getting uncomfortable. And you know, with my anxiety and ADHD, like I need to be independent, which like I rely on my family way too much, which props to them for like dealing with it. But yeah, I am super excited for all of that. It's about 5:59, so I'm gonna hop on my call, and yeah, I will probably talk to you afterward.
Towards like the dorm area. I've never been there. It's actually so cute. If you're thinking of coming on the beach, do it. It's beautiful. It's been a very grateful day, which doesn't happen all the time. You're gonna see the duality of me in this video. But yeah, that's kind of the point. So, and yeah, probably gonna finish off the day here.
It's the next time, and I'm going to school. Well, first I'm gonna put some eye masks on because I desperately need them. Do you see that right there? Not good. Not good. Yeah. Brush my teeth, put these on, go to school. Take my meds. That's the most important step. Morning, it's Thursday. I have my 2 classes like normal, and I'm going on the bus to see my mom before I have my therapy today. And on the way to therapy. Hello. Just got out of therapy. I swear, if you have never gone to therapy, you need to go. I feel like 10,000 pounds lighter. I'm at school. I was supposed to have my it was like a career session with like the Rams and stuff, but then they literally made it last minute virtual, so I have to go home. Okay, now my makeup looks cute. Also, I finally found somebody to go with me to the concert tonight, and I'll bring you along once I get more space on my phone. But yeah, it should be a fun day, hopefully. Do you want to say hi? Hi.
This is my vlog.
Huh?
This is my vlog.
Oh, nice. We're waiting in line, or we're actually going in right now for the Beach Bash concert. So we'll see what I record. Alright, y'all. I had a day. Had a day. I could talk about it tomorrow if I want to. I might not want to. But I had quite an insane day. And I went to eat BJ's with my mom. And then I did my hair. And now I have to brush my teeth and go to sleep because what even was today? I think tomorrow might be the last day of the vlog. That way on Tuesday I can edit. And then Wednesday's gonna be a new vlog because I have some events going on. I might not vlog. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I might just chill out for those. But we'll see. So yeah. Recording videos for gala. No more further comments about that, but it's been a while. It's currently Thursday. I didn't go to school today because I'm a little sick. That's why I haven't been recording. Yesterday was the gala for Sam. I debated on vlogging it or not, but we put so much effort into that. I really just wanted to be like all in it that day and just like not only focus on like living in the moment and like really just like, I don't know, just. But yeah, now today I was supposed to have another thing, but again, I'm sick, so I will be vlogging this weekend and then starting a new vlog.
In your car, the radio up. In your car, the radio up. We keep trying to talk about us. Slow motion, I'm watching us.